Hey, this is EG. My name is Ernst George, aka EG. You are watching the EG Show. Anytime you get a chance to tune in into this channel on YouTube, you will find pertinent information, good quality content talking about entrepreneurship, or to start business, or to build business, or to become successful. What should you do to take your life to the next level? My name is Ernst George, aka EG. I'm the host of the show, and every day we have a new show online to help you achieve your goal. As you already know, I'm Ernst George. I'm a successful entrepreneur. I've been out there for a while, and then I got a lot of people that used to work with them. But I think there are more people around of the world, more people like you who either can't afford to pay a mentor or a coach to work with them, or either they don't have any clue about who I am. So I made this show. The subject of this show today is how can you change your everyday life into an epiphany? Remember, epiphany means the appearance of a divine being. That means the appearance of an extraordinary event, something magnificent, something extravagant. So you can also call epiphany a aha moment. You can call it the new enlightenment or satire. So in this episode, you will learn how to transform your everyday life into an epiphany event. Epiphany, you can also call it why you should do that and what this change will bring into your life in terms of value. Let's get into it, right? Things pop up in your life every day. They can have positive outcome or negative outcome. And another way to say that, things pop up in your life from different degrees. For example, if something happened to your life and this is exactly what you are expecting, you will call it a positive result. If something comes into your life in a certain way that you didn't expect it, you might call it is a negative outcome. Between the positive and the negative, you got different degrees. So this is all you call thing. It can be love and hate. Same thing. All are sentiment, feeling, but they come in different degrees. Good and bad, they come in different degrees. Profit or loss, we all talking about money, but they come from different degrees. Can be everything you take in life. Can be marketing. Think you are closing sale, you're not closing sale. The result is different degrees. So you might adjust your action, you might adjust what you're doing on a daily basis to change the various degrees of the result that you have in your hand. So this video is designed to help you make everything in your life become an epiphany. No matter what is the result, you will change the result into an epiphany because the epiphany is the instrument that you will use into your life that will give you an instant lecture of the various degrees that you are dealing on a daily basis. Let's say that you want to create something, you want to innovate, you want to create a flying machine. Let's say it's a drone, and you work into this project for for months, years, and you haven't seen the result yet. If you accept this degree, you will give up. That's when you take the negative side of the project. But if you do not accept this degree, you will persist until you get the job done, until you have in your hand a flying machine, a drone that can be fly with remote control or controlled by your Android phone or iPhone, etc. How come you make the process of creating this drone an epiphany? When you're working for hours and you try to find the result and the result didn't come the way you wanted, you got to stop. You say, oh my God, this is not what I'm looking for. Oh, I can't believe I don't have it. You know what? That teaches you something. That teaches me this way that I was proceeding is not working. So let me sleep over it for tonight. When I wake up tomorrow, I will have, with a fresh mind, I will start over and do it differently. This is an epiphany. This is why here an epiphany. You know, you change the outcome into a positive result because you got in front of you the instrument of measurement of the situation, which is you, your brain, your capacity to sort out what is not working, what it will working. This is an epiphany. Let's say that you are in business, right? You try to take your company to the next level, and things are not working the way you expected. Maybe people in one of you, the staff, everybody, been working hard to get the job done. You still do not have any result. What happened? You step back, you might bring fresh people inside the team that can bring new ideas. And you work with them, and all of a suddenly the result start coming up, and you have the result that you were looking for. This is an epiphany. The epiphany is like because things wasn't working, you didn't like give up. You process and self-analysis. You process what we might call an introspection to see why things are not working. Maybe it's not me, maybe it's not the team, maybe we need new people. You bring new people, fresh ideas, new motivation, and things get it done. How come you can have this similar result on a daily basis in your life? It depends on what activities are you doing, what action are you doing. Let's say you wake up in the morning, you have a flu, you're coughing, and you don't feel well. You might say, thank you. Thank you because I have the opportunity to wake up. Even if I have a flu, I'm not sick as others in the hospital. Let me go outside and go to the pharmacy or go to see my doctor and find the perfect remedy that will help me solve this flu problem. You see that? This is an epiphany. You just change the result. You just transform your situation into a positive outcome. You just change the degree of accepting the defeat or changing the defeat to success. In life and in business, you need to cultivate, you need to raise these idea into your mind. Change everything in epiphany. You've been in a relationship for some reason, your partner decide to leave, decide to break up with you and move from to another place. All of a sudden, you find yourself in a deep, depressed situation. Alright. Remember that the state of mind, the depression is a state of mind. The depression will stick with you if you accept it. But if you want to change the state of mind into an epiphany, you will say, you know what? I love that person. And for some reason, that doesn't work. All right, that person have to move forward in his life. So do I. All right, no problem. I forgive him and I forgive myself. And I move forward for the next adventure, for the next journey. This is how you change your life into an epiphany. I guarantee you, if you proceed like that, your life will change completely. Business life demand that you do stuff in a certain way, demand that you proceed information in a certain way. Remember, if you do things in life, you don't find the result that you're looking for. All right, to make it simple, if you're doing things and you can have the result that you're looking for, if you're doing things and you can make money in them, if you work hard, you can become wealthy. If you have a job and you can't save money to change your life situation, life and business work the same. You know, if you are an entrepreneur, if you doing business, you got to do stuff in a certain way. In the same way, if you want to have a successful life, you got to do things in a certain way. Because if you see the way you're doing things, you don't have the result that you are looking for. And somewhere, in some place, in one of the city, the town, the block where you live in, there is another person that doing the same thing that you do, and the person have a astonishing result different than what you have. This is an indication for you to know that you're not doing things in the same way that the other person did things. What you're supposed to do is change your everyday into an epiphany. Give yourself the commitment to work for the best of you. When you bring this positive mental attitude with you, when you start working that way, remember when I started the video, I I told you that one of the definition of epiphany is the manifestation of a divine being. Remember, inside of you, the divine is living inside of you. You are a divine being. If you take the time to change your life, change everything you do in life on a daily basis into a positive outcome, that's when you balance the degrees between what is appropriate or what is inappropriate, what is good, what is not good, what is positive, what is not negative, what is um, acceptable, what is unacceptable, what is working, what is not working. Your life will be very, very, very soon have a beautiful, wonderful outcome. So, an epiphany is the manifestation of a divine being. If the if the epiphany is a manifestation of divine being, so do you. You are a divine being. Why not? You don't you don't leave the epiphany inside of you. The reason that you don't leave the epiphany inside of you and your invisible part that's been inside of you materialize into your being and outside of you that where you live in people, the one of you don't see the radiance of your enlightenment. That means people, the one of you don't see any change. They don't inspire. You don't inspire them. They don't feel the wisdom, the knowledge that you have in you. Is because you don't do the basic, the fundamental. The fundamental is to change everything you're doing into an epiphany. Change everything you're doing into an epiphany means you control the degree of your action. The degrees of your action is the most important thing. Between feel sick and feel healthy is a state of mind. Between become wealthy and broke is the state of mind. Between take your life to the next level and stay where you are is a state of mind. Between decide to do everything possible, whatever it takes to become successful, is a state of mind. Remember, if something is not profitable for you, don't do it. If something is not, if you can't learn, if something will, if what you're doing, you can't educate you, if what you're doing will not improve your education, this don't worth it. And the last thing I will tell you, do whatever it takes. Remember, what you're doing must be lawful, respectful, and you must feel good when you do it. Hi, I wrap up this video. I hope you love it and you will subscribe to receive more video. Remember, my name is El George. This is the EG Show. A new episode come out every day, and from today for the rest of your life, make every day become an epiphany for you. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.